Hi Virgo. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy, and I'm here to do your May 2025 reading. 2025. Five being the strong number. May is the fifth month, and it is about change. Fives are about change, and even if we add May 2025 together, it still equals a five. So it's very strong change factor this month. Something you may not have been able to do, complete, begin, you will be able by the end of this month. The cards that jump for you is the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So this is a lot of thinking, strategizing, and finally communication. First with yourself. You're communicating, you're really thinking about something. I think you know where you want to go, what you want to do, the new path forward. But I think you feel vulnerable. I think you feel a bit scared, a little vulnerable. I think that at some points you think that you can't do it. You can't bring yourself to talk to this person, communicate, deal with this issue. But there is a truth that you need to face, Virgo. There's something I think you realize. You have kind of an aha moment, and you realize, I think, a truth that you need to see, face, and handle. I think it's going to be a lot smaller when you do than what you've made it to be in your head. Sometimes we can think too much on something and feel like we're trapped. We don't have a way to move forward. But then I feel but that's just our mind playing tricks on us. And I think you're able to see um, um, some sort of truth and light, clarity for you, um, that it might be new for you too, in a way, in your life. You've never kind of taken this action before, but it's needed at this time. I also feel like in the past you've been dealing with some sort of devil issue, which is sometimes what we do to ourselves or something that we are in prison by, in a way. Like the devil enslaves us, okay? It enslaves our mind, it enslaves our energy. Sometimes we get obsessed with something, all right? And I think you realize you're stronger than this. You realize it's only you holding you here. You can leave this situation, this energy anytime. And it's taken a while for you to realize who you are, kind of feeling, you can handle this. You realize you're the magician. You have all the tools to deal with this, and you always have had all the tools to deal with this. But it isn't until this time, this month, that because I feel like in some ways you've been fighting with yourself, okay? There could be others too that you're having disagreements, you can't come to a solution. It could be some competitive nature there, but I feel like you have the skills to deal with this, to move forward. I also think that there could be something financial in the situation, to do with your finances, and you may have had to juggle for a while, maybe because of this devil energy, this enslavement. You feel you've been paying out to something, perhaps. But I feel this is coming to an end. You investing yourself in the wrong endeavor, in I it's not like a fight you can't win, but I don't think you want to anymore. You're not competing with it anymore, okay? You're at the 10, you're ready to leave this behind, okay? I think you did your best too. You've tried to do your best. I think you feel you've given it what you can, all right? In the present, Again, I feel like there's something new coming out of you, some sort of new growth. I think you're taking better care of yourself at this time. I think you have an announcement to make as well. I think that there could be some sort of nostalgia in your life where you're either reuniting with family, relying on them for their support. And I think they're there. They would support you 100% in something that was giving you a lot of grief, a lot of I feel like there's been a while that you haven't been communicating with people that are close to you, maybe your family, your friends, whoever these people are. I feel like there has been a while where you weren't communicating because you were trapped in your head, you know? But finally, there is communication. It could be from your mother, it could be from an older sibling, someone who wants to help, is nurturing person. This could also be you, Virgo, that is the nurturing person. You're helping someone else, you're supporting someone else, but I kind of feel like it's you in a way. You have another 10 of Pentacles here, 10 of Pentacles up here, 10 of Pentacles down here. And I think you're ready to lay down a burden, something that you really felt responsible for before. You know, you felt it was your responsibility, your duty to stick there, to see it through to the end, to take care of it. And I think that you have. You fulfilled your responsibility. You fulfilled the contract, the deal, whatever it was. But you are so ready to lay this down because I feel like it's been some sort of a burden. Okay. The devil energy too could be another person that maybe you had to take care of or nurture, or and it was took a lot of your energy. I feel like perhaps there was sometimes you feel you couldn't win. They didn't listen. They weren't listening to you and all your constructive ideas. But at this time, um, they might, or you might, are ready to overcome this issue. So near the end of May, I see a lot of progression. You realize what you want. You want peace and harmony in your life now. You want calm waters. This is new communication, and this is peaceful, honest communication too. I think you're ready, like I said back here in the Princess of Swords, and you have it again here in the Page of Swords. This is facing something honestly, and beginning a new way to communicate, a new way to think too. You've changed your mind, you've cleared your head, right? You're getting away from this toxic energy, and you want equal treatment. All right, you want to be fair. If someone's helped you, you want to help them. If you've helped them, you not expect it, but it's what you want in your life and relationships now. Okay, this could be with a King of Cups. This could be with a Cancer sign or another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, perhaps. I feel like you either are traveling to see this person or they're traveling to see you. I feel like there's also, because the King of Cups is ready to, like, they've learned all the emotional lessons in this journey. They've matured emotionally, okay? And they also realize they don't have to give all of themselves to something. The King of Cups holds something close to the heart and protects that. And they at that time when we hold something close to our heart, we're not willing, like, we are open and loving and giving, but there's something that we keep for ourselves. And that's what you needed to do perhaps at this time. Perhaps you were giving everything, and weren't keeping anything to yourself. And so this can be very overbearing, overburdening. But you've finally made a decision and you're ready to take the driver's seat. This is a victorious win here. because of the choice you've made, you're deciding to take control of the situation. And also, I feel like, when you take control of the situation, you leave the blame game. We can't blame this on other people. We are there because we're still standing there, you know? And when we step out of that, we take responsibility for our choices, our decisions, what's happening in our lives. And I feel like you are making a choice, a decision, and this brings victory to you and happiness. In the cartomancy, here's the King of Hearts, and very much like the King of Cups. The King of Hearts could be usually as someone that we care for very much or begin to care for. This could be a new person. I kind of getting a past feeling here, someone already, I'm feeling, because there's strong feelings. This person either is coming back into your life or coming into your life, will make you happy. They definitely care about you, want to help you, and you them. And boy, oh boy, the Seven of Hearts with the Ten of Hearts and the Four of Diamonds. So this is definitely joy, happiness in your life. I feel like you're able to let go of any feelings of maybe resentment or anything. You've turned all those around and want to show appreciation, love, support. Um, I also feel like you take time to think about things, not in a harsh way on yourself, just sensibly. I think you're looking for some security in your life, in a relationship. I think security in relationships. I'm getting a strong family feeling here, like there's something to do with the family, and it's going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness. And that's what you want in your life, joy and happiness. Something to do with this King of Hearts. Then you have in the Lenormand, the first card that jumped out with you is the stars. And I think that the clouds are breaking here and you're able to see the whole night sky. I also get a feeling of support here too, because I see the stars in the sky as our ancestors that have passed on and are always looking over us, are always there to talk to whenever we want to. They're there for support, right? And so this is a very positive energy, okay? Um, I think that you've had a mountain to climb, and I think that, you know, I think have done a lot of the work already. It says also there is a man coming into your life. I think this person is bringing happiness, whether it's a family member, friend, love interest. I think this person is strong, healthy, stable, and also will shelter you, okay? Provide shelter and strength in your life. So, wow. I think that I got to tell you, the struggle that you've been going through, a lot of it is in your head. Not that it's not realistically in your life, but I feel like you've been struggling with your thoughts, doubts, insecurity, guilt, shame, something there. And it could to do with yourself, or it could to be to do with a relationship that you have. And I feel like that situation is coming to an end. I feel like you've devoted a lot of time, energy to that situation. And for some reason, it may not be coming to any kind of bad end, but I think that you've completed some sort of responsibility. There's a sense of completion here. You've fulfilled a duty, is kind of what I feel. Fulfilled a duty. And so you're ready to move on to something new. There's two cards indicating moving, progress into the future, progress into peace and happiness, where you can kind of feel at ease, like you don't have these burdens anymore. And I feel like also someone is either coming back or new into your life that cares about you, supports you, is a very stable, loving energy. Okay. So, wow, that's really nice, Virgo. You'll have to, here's the queen, right, dead center in the reading. And this card reminds me a lot of family, perhaps family coming back into our lives, revisiting. I think providing opportunities for growth and healing, and some sort of stable situation where you don't want toxic, you don't want to gossip, you don't want to go back to those old ways. You're looking at peace and calm and um realistic. I feel looking at something realistically. Anyway, you'll have to let me know. I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there coming up this month, and I hope you enjoy a special day. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye now.